Have you ever met an inventor? Would you recognize them and their brilliance before their efforts came to be known or famous? Or would you just look past them because you didn't see their work, or you didn't see that what they did was valuable? Please let me introduce you the most brilliant man I have ever met. A man whose legacy has not amounted to what his family deserves. A man who has changed me. A man who has made me a better person. A man who deserves to be known and supported. Please meet Rodi Monoso, or Tatay as we like to call him. He's 76 years old and has a story to tell and a legacy to protect.
I am Mr. Rodolfo Monoso, 76 years old. I was born in Iloilo City with the parents of Arcadio and Felicidad Villaruel Monoso, number 3 out of 9 children, and 5 boys and 4 girls.
Despite growing up poor and being without formal education, Tatay ambitiously worked at each opportunity he had, from the time he was in elementary school and beyond. For instance, he became a well-paid and skilled carpenter at only 17 years of age, working for his father.
As a labor to my father. But every time I work, I master everything. The things that put in my mind is that what I have only one chance to work, and the second chance is master. That's why at early age, at 17, I'm already an experienced good carpenter, furniture, and many skills that I have.
He mastered many skills: metalwork, carpentry, pipe welding, construction, auto body, air condition repair, motor and drivetrain, and was the youngest foreman for Pacific Engineering, sometimes having simultaneous site projects all over the Philippines. With his auto repair shop, he became quite successful enough to provide for his whole family, enough money to send all 4 of his children to college. His youngest daughter, Rhoda, who lives with him now, tells us more.
Yeah, I am Rhoda, the youngest daughter of Rudy Monoso, and I have 3 siblings, 1 brother and 2 sisters. All our needs from our cousins who are studying in college, we really get from that shop, and it really helped us to finish our schools, our studies.
This was not enough for him. Being gifted with an inventive mind and spirit, Tatay's whole life was filled with pondering the world in which he lived. He understood advances in technology from solar power to satellite communications long before anyone else around him was aware.
Then the time I was starting to think, what is why? I am always question myself, why and why and why? Why there is no air and why the air cannot be seen?
I remember when I was young, when Tatay started in that his invention or research study, I remember him cleaning this coconut. That's the one thing I remember him starting his research study. So I asked him, what's this all about, like that. Siya. And he will said to me, one day you will be the daughter of an inventor. And he said like that.
He noticed the vastness of the forests, but realized that we could not replace the forest fast enough here in the Philippines. He started looking for sustainable solutions long before sustainable and eco-friendly were trending topics.
So I believe that I have something in my mind that maybe later can be used. So while I am in Zamboanga and traveling in some assignment, plenty of woods are always wasting in the surrounding.
In continental places, wood is cheap construction material, but for tropical islands, it becomes quite scarce and hardly renewable because of not having enough land. In his travels from the air, Mr. Manoso could see extensive overlogging and a waste of wooded resources. Today, the Philippines struggles to find local sources of cheap construction material and has to import much of its quality wood products. Tatay looked into coconut husks and banana trees before settling in on bamboo, understanding that bamboo is a weed that grows extremely fast and can be an excellent renewable resource. Despite its potential, the problem Tatay recognized was overcoming the difficulty making bamboo into mass-produced wood products easily for the construction and furnishing industries. Current methods required too much time and effort to be an economic industry alternative to maybe pine or oak wood produced in North America. Tatay has developed two types of machines, one that can produce and furnish bamboo into beautiful, smooth, and flat products efficiently. This machine has recently been awarded a trade patent here in the Philippines. The other machine can flatten bamboo for mass-produced walls and roofing for emergency housing or more expensive-looking decorative siding. Unfortunately, all progress to his research production came to a halt. His family received heartbreaking news that his wife was diagnosed with terminal cancer. Tatay had to make the very hard decision to abandon his dreams and his life's work to support the love of his life until she passed.
So that time we really, I think the world stopped for us. And so that time, Tatay, we talked to Tatay about that. And so, as he said that he really needs to decide if he wants to continue in Iloilo or here to be here with my mom in Cebu. He was here and until I think my mother lasted for 3 years and a half, and for us it's a blessing na she the doctor at first said that she will only last for 6 months, like that, considering the cancer that spread through her body.
The crisis come to our when my wife was one with the cancer. So every one of my children asked me, Tatay, please, we do not want you to stop research because that is part of your life. But please give us your to Mama. Stay with him here until she will close her eyes. And that's what I did. That was only the time when she was buried when my tears come out. I never cried. I never ever. Remembering my good wife sometimes takes me the tears in my eyes because I love her very much.
Tatay has been perfecting his machines ever since, and he's hoping to find someone who will help fund commercialization of his processes and inventions. At this time, there are no known machines that rival his. With a small amount of help, his prototypes can be patented in a developed country, and a small business started to demo products made by his machines. Tatay and his family have experienced obstacles, but he remains hopeful until now. He's not only brought hope to himself, but to me. His ambition and mind have stirred me to move and help protect his legacy. I'm asking others as well if you will join me in helping fund a brilliant inventor and bring his joy and life's work to bear. Will you join us in helping grow an enterprise in his honor? Will you be willing to help Tatay accomplish his goals before it's too late?